Welcome to Storyboard, where we take you on the journey from idea to finished film. It is the first week of January 2018, and our special guest tonight is Dustin Willoughby. We're going to pull 3 cards tonight, 2 characters, 1 conflict. We're going to spend the rest of the month trying to turn those ideas into a movie, and Happy New Year.
So we're pulling 2 of these gold cards, which are characters, 1 of these red cards, which is a conflict.
Beautiful.
So which one?
Oh, do you want to pull one?
No.
Okay. I want to pull the conflict because that's where the 1 card comes from, and I think it's a very unique card to pull.
Perfect. So I'm going to pull a character, and you pull a character. Don't look, though.
All right. Sleepwalker.
So our story is about a sleepwalker whose conflict with a person with a large scar.
Well, this sleepwalker and a person with a large scar is in conflict over their language barrier. Language barrier.
Interesting, because the sleepwalker is asleep, so I don't feel like talking is an issue. They must not.
You can definitely talk when you're asleep.
You can definitely talk in your sleep. Have either of you slept walk?
I don't know, because I was asleep.
Well, yeah, I think there are some telltale signs, you can knock things over. You can get in a lot of trouble with your sleepwalking.
I could have been dainty.
I can see neither of you have a scar on your face, so...
Should we throw the card away? I can't relate to it at all.
I was gonna say, I feel like not enough films go into why these people have these scars. There's a million characters that have scars on their faces, and they never tell you why. What is the sleepwalker doing that the person with a large scar needs to communicate with them?
I mean, what's the reason why you would need to communicate with somebody who's sleepwalking to get them to stop from hurting themselves or somebody else, right? Mm-hmm. What if this sleepwalker is someone who cooks at night and they just don't know it, they just sleep cook? And this person is having an issue because the person with a scar on their face, because they don't want them to get hurt, but they keep cooking at night. Now, here's where it gets funny, is that they're really good at cooking while they're asleep. Right. What do you got? Yes, it's a great bit.
They go to walk outside, right? We do the shot of cool. They drop shoes in front of them, just in the right spot, so the person walks and the shoes go on.
That just sounds really fun to film.
Yeah, it'd be great. Here's what I just decided I want this story to be, and I'm down for us to fight over this. A single parent taking care of their kid, and the person with a large scar is the kid, and the sleepwalker is the parent. And so it's a little kid taking care of their parent, trying to guide them through this. So
I love it. I love that.
It's living up to a lot of the things that I stated early on of it being familial.
But now language barrier has so much there's so many levels to that too, right?
They don't talk about it.
They don't talk about it.
They don't talk about
it. It makes all of the cards way more important.
Yeah, 100%.
So I'm super in.
And I mean, talking about making those cards important, we could still do the thing we talked about, but the scar could be how the parent died. Right. The kid was with them.
I was thinking the same thing.
I'm going to go with it's a father. And the reason I'm going to go with a father is because men stereotypically have a harder time communicating.
And ask for help, all of that.
Whereas a child, you don't necessarily expect them to be a good communicator.
I like the idea of a son though, because you're looking up to your dad and you have to take care of your dad like that. That's pretty powerful stuff.
I agree. Let's get to traits.
Should we say soft-spoken?
I personally love soft-spoken. It's his own way of his communication. He could press his dad on this stuff, but he doesn't. Instead, he goes through all of this crazy stuff.
All right, so our antagonist is our sleepwalker, right? Yes. So what do we know about this sleepwalker?
He wants to provide for his family, right? I mean, that's what makes him a hard-nosed blue-collar worker, is he wants to do the work that'll get his family to the next day.
He wants to care for his family. I want to say protect. And there's our conflict.
Conflict.
Language.
Right.
It's a barrier in between the 2 characters because it's language and it's in between them.
I feel good about this.
I like it.
I'm really excited for to write this and make this. Well, I am tired and our studio printer broke, so I'm at my mommy's house printing our script. It is done, and now we just got to come up with a plan.